Olesno, founded over 800 years ago, is situated among vast forests where you can take a break from the big city noise. The so-called Town of Roses, previously known as Rosenberg, boasts not only a picturesque location and beautiful natural sights, but also wonderful monuments. The visitors find these monuments worthy of admiration and intriguing, hence they ask questions like: what were the beginnings of the temple, which looks like a rose from a bird's eye view? Why is the evangelical church called Przewodnik Church? Which shrine commemorates one of the last cases of burning at the stake in Europe? More such questions can be asked about the traces of history found here, but there are many other attractions awaiting tourists and guests. The well-equipped Oleska Laguna water park, the open bathing areas in Olesno and Stare Olesno, stud farms, as well as hiking, cycling and horseback riding trails are just some of the reasons why the enthusiasts of active leisure and relax in the bosom of nature visit our commune. Olesno, formerly known as Rosenberg or Rose Mountain, is called a rose among forests. The town spans an area of 15.1 square kilometers and is surrounded by predominantly pine forests, popular among hiking and cycling fans who find here peace and beautiful nature. Olesno stands out from the 71 communes of the Opole region due to these forests because they cover as many as 42% of the commune's total area. The abundant undergrowth, including mushrooms and berries, attracts numerous speakers from across Silesia. The natural landscape is very positively influenced by the valuable pieces of roadside greenery found along some transport roads, such as the avenues of oak and lime trees in Łomnica, Broniec or Wojciechów. The hills of Woźniki threshold is where numerous rivers started their course. The rivers which have their source here include Stobrawa and its tributaries Bzinica, Pieklisko and Wilcza Woda, as well as Budkowiczanka and Dobra, which flow westwards to Odra. Łomnica and Prąd flow eastwards to Lizwarta, which constitutes the eastern border of the commune. These clear rivers helped create numerous fish ponds in Borki Wielkie, Kucoby, Stare Olesno, Leśna, Wysoka and Boroszów, the Żurawiniec Pond. Almost all of these are also used for recreational purposes. The forests are home to various game species, including deer, roe deer, boar, fox, marten, polecat, badger, beaver, otter, pheasant, partridge, hare and wild rabbit. Bird species found here include crane, heron, falcon, kestrel, buzzard, hawk, black kite, tawny owl and marsh harrier. Also, white-tailed eagles live in Boroszów. In addition to numerous bicycle lanes found along forest tracks, there are two important educational paths. The first is over 7 kilometers long and starts near St. Anne's Church, while the other leads tourists to Sobisz, a shelter in the Leśna Forest Administration region where you can have a campfire and organize a feast for quite a number of people. Stud farms such as U Bajera in Borki Wielkie or Na Kamieniu in Borki Małe offer horseback riding services to those who wish to take a ride on a horse along forest tracks. Hidden in the shadows of the past, the history of Olesno is shrouded in legends. It dates back to ancient times, but some of the monuments dating from that time have survived until today. The most valuable and most beautiful sacred building in Olesno is the Pilgrims' Sanctuary of St. Anne, a true gem of wooden architecture. Its story began in the Middle Ages, when in 1444 a small chapel was erected in a picturesque forest. It was built around the trunk of a wonderful pine where a townswoman from Olesno had once escaped to ask St. Anne for help after being attacked by a group of robbers. In 1518, the church was extended and equipped with a late Gothic polychromed wooden altar from the early 16th century. The altar is attributed to Master Jacob from the school of the well-known Veit Stas. In the 17th century, master carpenter Marcin Snopek further extended the sanctuary by adding 5 chapels with Baroque decor, thus creating the Wooden Rose of Olesno, a noble gem of sacred wooden architecture, not only in Silesia, but also on the national level. This gem among green trees, the Wooden Rose of Olesno, is located 1.5 kilometers from the town center and is a part of the sacred wooden construction road. This medieval temple is associated with many legends. The biggest treasure in the Olesno sanctuary is the late Gothic statuette of St. Anne Selbdrid, St. Anne herself III, from the late 15th century. The polychromed wooden sculpture depicts St. Anne sitting, her daughter Mary standing, and her grandson, baby Jesus, sitting on the lap. the beautiful face of Jesus' grandmother. The eldest woman in the family with her wise and worried look is a touching piece of art to everyone who loves Silesia. The so-called Seven Springs are an integral part of St. Anne's Church. It is a sacred site that for centuries has been visited during church fairs by tired pilgrims who come here to quench their thirst, wash their sore feet and drink the miraculous water which they also take home. The pond area boasts various tourist facilities including water sources in St. Anne's and St. Hubert's Chapel, small bridges and gazebos. The wooden pier, sometimes referred to as a fitness trail, attracts many enthusiasts of hydrotherapy who come here to paddle in and drink clear spring water, breathe fresh air, hide from the rain in gazebos and have a feast by the campfire using the available benches, tables and a special barbecue shed. In the nearby Stobrava forest, a calvary was built along a picturesque forest track. 14 stations of the Way of the Cross are located on the road between St. Anne's Church and the Seven Springs. There are more wooden churches in the Olesno commune worth seeing: St. Roch's Church in Olesno-Grodzisko, St. Lawrence's Church in Wachów, St. Mary Magdalene's churches in the Stare Olesno and Boroszów, St. Martin's and St. Bartholomew's Church in Borki Wielkie, and St. Anthony's Church in Sowczyce. They are a proof of Olesno inhabitants' deep faith and piety, and what is more important, they are the Olesno commune's gems of sacred wooden architecture. The medieval origins of Olesno are manifested by the rectangular market square whose corners are the starting point of the streets that used to end at the town walls. The Werner's plans, which are the oldest town plans available, show us that the central part of the market square, which now features Mary's column from 1697 and the statue of St. John Nepomucene, used to be the location of a town hall, a whipping post and rich bourgeois tenements. The town hall was rebuilt multiple times after being destroyed by fire on several occasions. The dignified seat of town authorities, built in 1820–1821 and modified over the years, is located in the southeastern frontage of the Olesno Market Square. The only trace of Olesno's Jewish community is the cemetery at Młyńska Street, in a district formerly known as the Jewish Switzerland, located in a beautiful nook in the Młynówka River Valley. Parts of the brick walls surrounding the Jewish cemetery are still present. The cemetery also features well-preserved matzevachs and a Jewish pre-funeral chapel called the Bet Tahara, or a cleansing house. The building of the municipal council and the district office, which was erected in 1909, draws attention with its appealing and new elevation. The spacious historical meeting room of the town council is adorned with lead-framed stained glass windows which have been preserved up to present days. They display the scenes of the harvesters' work and woodcutters in front of St. Anna Church, as well as the motifs of district, Olesno and Gorzów emblems. The local court in Olesno is located in a building which was erected in years 1913 and 1915. Before that, the court had been situated behind the town hall on Gerichtstrasse, nowadays Jaronia Street. Opposite the local court, in the place of former barracks, the building of Polish Flyers Secondary Schools is placed. Before World War II, the Royal Catholic Teachers Seminar was installed there, later transformed into the so-called overbuilt school. After the war, the place functioned as grammar school, which in 1984 was converted into secondary school. The building was considerably enlarged in 2009 by building on a new classroom part and an immense sports hall. On Lumpy Street, in the form of a small piece of town's wall, the remains of medieval Olesno can be found. The town was surrounded with the defensive walls in 1404, which proves its arranged building development and implemented location privilege. In the 18th century tenement house placed on quiet Jaronia Street, Olesno Regional Museum has been housed since 2005. It offers both a range of permanent exhibitions, such as History of Olesno, and special exhibitions. There is a museum shop where souvenirs connected with the town can be purchased, and tourist information center in the same building. The orphanage in Sowczyce is situated in a historical building which previously was the house of the village owners, Counts von Gessler. Once the palace was surrounded with a beautiful park where the monuments of Count's favorite animals, Teldok and cavalry horse, could be found. The panorama of Olesno is dominated not only by steeples, but in particular by the water tower built in 1927 during the modernization of the town's sewage system in the interwar period. Oleska Laguna. The town sports and recreation center at Wachowska Street features Oleska Laguna, an indoor swimming pool, a town stadium and a complex of sports fields built as a part of the Orlik 2012 program. Oleska Laguna is a modern multi-purpose recreational and sports facility, one of the largest in the Opole region. Water enthusiasts have the following at their disposal: a 6-lane swimming pool which is 25 meters long, 12.5 meters wide and between 1.2 and 1.8 meters deep, equipped with 2 hydromassage power showers and a set of side nozzles for underwater hydromassage. A recreational pool for practicing swimming which is 10.25 meters long, 3 meters wide and 0.75 meters deep, equipped with 2 hydromassage power showers and a wading pool with a small slide for the youngest, a jacuzzi with hydromassage. The region's largest 106-meter tunnel slide with multimedia effects. The center's spa area offers dry sauna, Turkish steam bath, ice cave and exciting showers. In addition, the recreational part offers its guests the following: hydrotherapy, hydromassage, spa treatments with Scottish showers, ring shower, butterfly bathtub, solariums, salt caves, cafe bar and a buffet. The facility is fully adapted for the disabled. Olesno and the surrounding villages boasts many interesting places where visitors can relax, try local cuisine, engage in sports or simply stay the night in good conditions and a pleasant atmosphere. At Krzywa Street downtown you can find Hotel Olesno. Apart from a good location and fitness facilities, the hotel offers air-conditioned rooms adapted for the disabled, a parking lot with a video surveillance and a conference room with modern audiovisual equipment. Hotel Aleksandra is located at Wielkie Przedmieście Street, near the national road from Bytom to Poznań. It provides a parking lot with video surveillance as well as an air-conditioned restaurant famous for its wide selection of traditional Silesian dishes. The Ratuszowa restaurant near the Olesno Market Square is a good choice for the fans of Old Polish cuisine. What is more, the restaurant organizes theme nights for those who like to mix food with fun. The restaurant also supplies dishes to the Kuchnia Domowa restaurant, where you can have a quick and inexpensive dinner. On the outskirts of Olesno at Kościuszki Street, there's a guest house called Pensjonat As. Its main attractions are tennis courts and sport fields, as well as an outdoor swimming pool and an ice rink, both of which, however, are open only in season. The Na Kamieniu Inn offers not only accommodation but also horseback riding, barbecue, a park and a mini zoo. Its well-equipped spa is where guests can relax for a while. Horseback riding fans can go to the Horseback Riding Center in Borki Wielkie, also known as Ubajera. Apart from accommodation, they will find 60 hectares of land suitable for all kinds of horseback riding. The center has access to rivers and lakes where anglers can relax and active water sport enthusiasts can enjoy themselves. The Eliza Inn provides accommodation and features 2 bowling alleys. It also boasts an air-conditioned retro room suitable for all kinds of special occasion parties. The Kolejowa Street in Stare Olesno is home to the Anpol Recreation Center, whose biggest attraction are the nearby water bodies, where you can swim in the summer or ice skate in the winter. The center also offers kayaks, pedal boats, a mini golf course, a beach volleyball court and many other attractions for the fans of active leisure. Vintage car enthusiasts can rent old American young tanks. Stare Olesno is also home to the Horner Recreation Center with its 2 breeding ponds available to anglers. The Jawi Recreation Center is located in one of the most scenic parts of the Olesno municipality, that is in Kucoby. It features tourist cabins, a 24/7 restaurant and a cafe, all surrounded by forests and water. In Łomnica, seen from the National Road Bytom-Poznań, a beautifully renovated building of former school is located. Currently it serves as the Villa Rosa wedding reception house. It is surrounded with kept in perfect condition green areas, in the background of which newlyweds can have the photographs of the first moments in their shared life taken during atmospheric sessions. In Świerczą, Weselna Street, surrounded with a stunning garden, u Wąsińskich wedding reception house is situated. Apart from delicious cuisine and well-fitted rooms, the facility boasts tennis courts, which are an additional attraction for the guests.